Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this episode of Inspirational Muslims, I will be interviewing my dear friend and a truly inspirational Muslim, Mohammad Quadan. Mohammad Quadan is based in Australia. He has been helping the underprivileged from the Muslim community for over 17 years. He is also the CEO of Tenfold International, an organization that educates, empowers, and builds cohesion amongst communities worldwide by authentically presenting Islam through practical methods and resources. Mohammed is also a nutritional health coach, delivering seminars and workshops globally, focusing on physical, spiritual, and emotional mental well-being. Assalamu alaikum. I'm really happy to have you today, brother Mohammad Quadan. Thank you for joining us. Mohammad Quadan, tell us about this wonderful project that you're working on with Tenfold, and tell us about where you are with that at the moment, and where you wish to go the next few years.
Tenfold started in response to a problem and finding a solution for a problem. The issue we had when we kind of first started Tenfold was that we had a lot of people who accepted Islam and who didn't have the support or the resources to learn how to pray. And we thought we need to find a solution for this. And that's how it started. The solution was our prayer pack and teaching people how to pray without actually having to physically be there, and creating a long-term solution and a sustainable solution for Sadaqah Jariyah, ongoing charity for people to be able to help one another and also receive rewards at the same time.
MashaAllah. And how long has Tenfold been actually around for?
Tenfold started in 2009, and that's when we first started our projects and our filming and our production of our products. And since then, we've just been growing at a steady rate. And over the past 2 years, alhamdulillah, we've kind of propelled to a global level, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And what would you say was the inspiration for you? What made you want to go out and do this project? I mean, it's a clear problem, and we're aware of about what gave you the push to actually go out and actually make this happen.
Well, the prayer pack was the start of the project, and we've got a few other products now and projects which we run. The intention behind everything, though, no matter what we do, it comes back down to leaving a legacy. Some sort of legacy for ourselves and for others to benefit from. So we get ongoing charity. And one of the things that the Prophet ﷺ said that will continue to receive rewards after we die is ongoing charity, or something you've left behind of knowledge or of benefit. So this is all the projects that we do fits in that kind of category. And we want to be greedy, in a sense, to receive rewards after we pass away, inshallah. And also allow others to do the same when they donate or when they help or pass on a product. They also get that same reward, inshallah.
And I've been seeing a lot of, mashallah, the great marketing that you guys have been doing, seeing lots of videos, and it's been endorsed by many renowned scholars. Can you tell us a bit more about that journey and how you got them to support this beautiful journey for Tenfold?
The Prophet ﷺ said that Islam is beautiful, and then we need to present it in such a way. And we make sure that everything we do exemplifies our religion. We're presenting Islam to people, so it must be done in the most beneficial and most amazing way possible. So all our products, we make sure that the design, the aesthetics of it, the look and feel is up to standard in terms of what they're used to if they go to a normal store to buy something. In regards to people endorsing it and supporting it and utilizing our products, it all came back down. We never went out there and asked people to do so. It's always been, it just fell on their laps, and they've seen it and they've kind of said, this is a really cool idea, and they've passed it on to their constituency or their communities, and it's come back to us through different channels, alhamdulillah, and they see the benefit of it. And I think that's what it comes back down to. They see the benefit of such a project, and it's filling a void. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's filling a void that's currently out there, and they know that they can also benefit from that product or from that project, because they can relate to it, because they know people who will benefit from using it.
Who would you say have been your role models in your journey in doing not just Tenfold, in being who you are today? Who has been the most influential in your life as role models?
There's been many to mention, but I think one of the the person that kind of has influenced everything I've done has been my father. One hands down has been my father. Watching him working with the community growing up, going with him at a very young age to iftar dinners that he's organised, or going to just shorter talks and shorter meetings, and being around that environment from a young age exposed me to the community issues, community development, and that's what I've been doing for the past 17 years. And I kind of love that approach and love to help others through the works that we do.
Sure. And I understand as well that you've always had an inclination towards being the best version of yourself, mind, body, soul. So, so you when you started your journey, you were very keen to develop people as well as yourself.
Yeah.
In just being the best version of yourself. So you always had that outlook in life, right? To leave a legacy. So what would you say has been your biggest achievement to date?
The people that we actually have employed and mentored along this journey. So over the years, we've had so many people help us out with the project. And every single person that came on board to assist, whether it's a volunteer position or a paid position, we took it upon ourselves to add value to their lives as well. So they helped us with our projects. We want to give back to them. So through our experience, and collectively there's 3 of us who run Tenfold, and we have over 40-something years experience with it, working within the community collectively. So we want to give back to because the majority of the people are youth. We want to give back to them and bring them up and mentor them in areas of community development, in resource development and product development, marketing. And alhamdulillah, now we've got some of them working for us full time, and a lot of other ones have gone on to start their own projects, alhamdulillah. And we fully support them
so
the whole way
you
through.
created a contagion effect in society, which is...
Well, yeah, it comes back down to sadaqah jariyah. So whatever we give back to these guys, we also get the hasanah for it as well.
MashaAllah, that's a beautiful way of thinking. And what would you say has been your most, from the Tenfold perspective in this journey, the most difficult challenge you've had so far, and how did you overcome this?
Difficult challenge would have to be funding. And I think that's a challenge that everyone faces that works in the NGO in that sector. Funding is one of the hardest things. However, the challenge of sticking it out, that is probably even harder than the actual issue of funding, because that's when it kind of tests you to see how dedicated you are to the cause. Whether there's $10 in the account, or whether there's $5,000 in the account, for the projects to kind of continue running, and how much trust you put in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to believe in, that He's going to provide for this project. And if you really believe in what you do, you know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not just leave you hanging. He will provide for you, and and that's something you have to kind of train yourself to keep and rethinking and kind of renewing your intention all the time to make sure you're doing it for the sincere reasons that you started with.
MashaAllah, that's a beautiful way of thinking. And you feel that how else do you feel that Muslims who are watching this now can support this wonderful cause? I mean, what would you like? Where would you like Tenfold to be 3 years from now? 10 years would be a very long time. But 3 years from now, where would you want it to be?
At Tenfold, we want Tenfold to be the number one organization that people think about when it comes to Islamic resources and dawah resources. That's what we're trying to get at. Alhamdulillah, we haven't scratched the surface even yet. Now, we've been going for 10 years, but there's so much more work that we need to do and that should be done. But most definitely, I think, when people hear of Tenfold in the future, we want them to kind of automatically relate that to Islamic dawah products and services that we offer.
Yes. And do you often hear, I hear about statistics about people reverting to Islam, and then within a year, a lot of people leave Islam because they don't feel that they have enough support in the community. So would you say Tenfold has one of its objectives to have the sustainable support mechanism for these?
Now, we're not going to solve the solution. It's extremely, it's a huge issue, and that's a collective solution that we have to work together with organisations to solve this problem. It's a grassroots level issue. What we can do and where we step in is to provide the resources for people to grasp the basic knowledge when they first take the shahada. That way, at least to have something small that they can utilize to learn from and to benefit from, and not feel as though they're missing out.
So something that digestible, bite-sized.
Exactly,
chunks.
exactly, yeah.
MashaAllah. That's very inspiring to hear at the moment. So how can the audience get in touch with yourself, and where can you get more information?
Yeah, they can go to the website, tenfold.ngo, and they can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and it's also the same handle, tenfold.ngo. So it's pretty simple to follow us, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair for that. Thank you so much for your time today.
No problem at all.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the interview. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you're alerted as we upload more inspirational Muslim videos.